So on a carbine length gas system, there's several different types of handguards you can run. On this MMP rifle from Smith & Wesson, this is just a standard plastic, no frills, just basic plastic handguard. Has a single heat shield and a lower profile. On this Colt 6920, you run the standard M4 type plastic handguards where it's a larger oval. When you compare the two here, you can see the larger diameter. It's more of an oval shape. It runs, it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but there's two heat shields in here just to help dissipate heat a little bit better. So that's kind of the two basic choices in the regular polymer type handguards. There's also this one above it right here is a DPMS Glacier Guard, which is an M4 type profile, but instead of having aluminum heat shields, it has polymer ribs in the inside. And then on the above it there is a standard A2 type on that Armalite AR10 A2 round plastic handguards, which on this Bushmaster has the same. That was a green on the Armalite and this was in black. And then next to that is the early SP1 type triangle handguards, which you may not be able to get a very good look at there, but so when you go into like a railed forearm, right here, this is a drop-in type handguard from Troy Industries that Smith & Wesson uses on this MMP model. So this basically still utilizes the same delta ring assembly, and these rails will just drop right in. They're non-free floated. They're just a direct replacement for the plastic handguard, but they give you a good useful rail. Unless you're doing a lot of bipod shooting or mounting lasers and things like that, then having a non-free float handguard is not that crucial. Again, it's a less expensive. It's more expensive than the standard plastic handguard, but it's less expensive than getting into a free-floating type aluminum handguard. This Magpul MOE Handguard is pretty new to the market, but it's just a direct replacement, or it's a substitute, I guess, for the standard round handguards. It's more of a triangle, or has a different shape to it, a different feel. They're pretty solid. They have these notches so you can stick different rail sections in there anywhere you want. Kind of a real inexpensive, basic, good, durable handguard. Next, from the drop-in handguard, you step up to any number of the different free float type handguards. On this Smith & Wesson MMP, this is another Troy Industries manufactured handguard. This is the MRF series, so it costs about $100 more than the drop-in Troy handguard, but it gives you a free-floating barrel. It clamps around the standard barrel nut, and it gives you an uninterrupted top rail up here. So just gives you a better look, and you have more options for mounting accessories and stuff. You can mount the sight right to it because it's free-floating and it's the correct height as the flat top. The bottom rail section is removable by depressing this little detent, and you can slide that off if you're going to mount an M203 directly to the barrel or take it off for cleaning or anything. The gun right above it here is an LWRC, which this is a gas piston gun, so they use a pretty kind of a similar handguard to the Troy Industries where it clamps around the barrel nut, but it's their own proprietary design. They only offer them on their rifles. The gun right above it here is the new Danial Defense M4 carbine, and they utilize their own designed free float handguard. This particular one has a notch cut out for the standard A2 A-frame sight, so you still get a fixed sight and a pinned gas block, but you get the added benefits of having a longer rail, more space to attach things, lights, lasers, gear, stuff like that. And it also gives you the uninterrupted top rail, as well as a lot of the popular free float or different type handguards also have attachment points for quick detach sling swivels like this Danial Defense right here. Some of the Troy Industries versions have that as well. This particular one does not. There's another type of railed handguard I want to take a look at here, which is the monolithic type. This is a Colt 6940, So this is all machined one-piece aluminum. So instead of having a standard upper receiver and then a separate handguard, this top rail, this is all machined together. Those are popular, this is a Colt 6940. Volter makes their VIS series. Lewis Machining Tools makes their MRP series. Those are pretty much the most popular monolithic type uppers like that.